The book itself is going to be a landmark in the way we understand Hindutva today, and it will also serve a very important historical purpose in as much as in the coming generations, in the coming years. This is a book that a lot of scholars, academics, politicians, and anybody who wants to understand and study Hindutva from a very neutral and an objective perspective will come back to it repeatedly. I want to thank Aravindan ji for this really very scholarly, very erudite book on Hindutva, its origin, and also most importantly, its future. Hindutva has been unjustifiably derided. Almost 100 pages of just reference material that Aravindan ji has given in the book in the last 100 pages, which goes to show the painstaking research that he has done to produce a book of this kind. Now, there are 3-4 important areas where Aravindan ji has made very original contribution. One is his very effective, very fact-based rebuttal of the false charges that have been imposed on Hindutva. For example, the Hindutva movement was characterized falsely as a racist movement. Aravindan ji does a phenomenal job of rebutting this charge by not only scripturally quoting how the universal consciousness is the basis of the Hindu philosophy, but he also historically points out how even before India gained independence, Hindu Sanghatanist leaders like Dr. Khare were the ones who led the anti-racist movements in favor of Indians in South Africa, and how it was the Hindu leaders even before independence who made sure that India, pre-independent India, put up a strong fight against racism, not just in domestic India but also at important international forums like the United Nations. In the same way, questions of Akhand Bharat, which the opponents of this ideology describe as a geographical imperialistic idea, has also been effectively addressed. So has issues of cow worship and cow slaughter. Also, the most important and very highly contested idea of caste and birth-based discrimination, which has been used by the leftists and the Marxists as a knife to puncture 100 wounds in the Indian society, has also been very clearly established right from the study of Swami Shraddhanand to Ambedkar to Savarkar to the whole Hindu Sanghatan response to caste. So these are some things that which are really impressive in the book. The other point that Aravindan ji makes is also very interesting, is about Hindutva and science. Something that, as somebody who has grown up reading Swami Vivekananda and Aurobindo, Sri Aurobindo and Swami Vivekananda have been the greatest proponents of understanding Hindu philosophy and its ideas from the prism of science and modernity. So the argument that Aravindan ji makes of how Hindutva can be a worldview, a consciousness which will lead us all into a more scientific, more rational-based, more scientific world, and thereby Hindutva will also be is not just a thing, a relic of the past, but is a very living consciousness, a very living worldview, which is going to catalyze us into a more prosperous and a more modern future. I think through all of these very original ideas and contribution, Aravindan ji has done a great service to the cause of Hindutva, to dispel myths, to put forth the real facts, and also give it original insight in terms of what it can offer in the future. This, I think, Abhinav ji, is a very important contribution in today's times. On behalf of a very grateful young generation, I want to thank Aravindan ji for the great contribution he has made. Thank you so much, Aravindan.